Whoa, 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 whoa. Here we go. We are live. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome, everybody, to the Haya Nation. It's a motivational podcast. So, how is everybody doing today? Um, let's talk. Let's talk. We are getting ready. July 11th, 12th, and 13th. It is Haya Nation Paranormal Horror Show, brought to you by Scared City Haunted House with the great people of Inhumane Championship Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live to promote. We're just weeks away. Weeks. Yeah, that sounds right. Getting close. We got a lot of great celebrities, a lot of great entertainment, and some amazing vendors. Make sure you get up to date with what we do. And we're very happy to announce that we are doing some great things that get everybody ready for our show. This is our mental health awareness show through paranormal and horror. And I appreciate you guys passing it along in Paragould, Arkansas. July 11th is our pre-party. 12th and 13th is our convention show. Mixed with our convention show is a Michael Jackson tribute concert. Panels with a lot of the celebrities to include Rick Prince. And we also have wrestling, live wrestling. We also have premiere movie night for Scared City Haunted House on the movie Slaughtery. So get ready, you guys. We are preparing a great time. This portion of Santi Live is brought to you by Fear Factory 501 Haunted House. Some love for them haunted, so paranormal, and Beyond the Shadows podcast, which I'm happy to let you guys know I am doing their logo, their Haya hats. So they've been selling their Haya hats, man. So anyway, this Friday I'm going to be out and continuing filming 24 Hours in Hell. If you are a fan of the movie franchise Hell House, this is pretty much where I'm going. I spend 24 hours in the Hell House, also known as the Waldorf Estate of Fear, with some great team, the Haunted Mafia, and a lot of great celebrity guests and people that are not even around the paranormal world. But anyway, we are preparing for a great series, man. We are currently filming season 1. So everything's going well, and we continue to support and promote what we do, man. So anyway, get involved with scaredcityproductions.com and check it out. We still got vendor space. It's a big place, man. We got over half what we got and more continuing. A lot of vendors are hollering out. Just want to give a shout out for everybody to get their space, man, because we have people come in at the last minute, and we're trying to avoid that. We're trying to avoid that. So, hey, what's up, everyone? Much love to all you guys out there tuning in. A lot of you guys don't know, but I'm doing a lot of work, a lot of work, a lot of work. So, um, yesterday was a poopy day for me. Um, but being honest is that I love to share what I go through so people can understand that I don't need to hide and fake. I think if you hide a lot of your emotions, it builds up, and I don't want to be fake to you. So yeah, I went through some depression. I went through some very I'm I like to be real with everybody. I tell you, man, you should see when I do my morning show stuff through the radio. I am literally code. It's like weird for people, but anyway, and I went through some stuff, and I just wanted to show how my travel through this whole business is. I'm literally a self-employed entrepreneur, and I use entertainment to promote mental health awareness and so forth. So it's like you guys are actually seeing my road to a bigger success. I always say I'm always successful, but bigger success. So anyway, I want to first and foremost thank Jenny Jenny Templin, Your Majesty, much love to you. So Jenny is a great subscriber for our Haya Nation, um, my subscriber page, and she has support and been 100% with me, and I appreciate you from telling me her personal life to everything around going in her life and so forth, to include her fiance Julio. It's Julio. Julio. So, um, I had a very, very bad day yesterday, and I went later because I had to mail something from my UPS store. I have a UPS, not UPS store. I have a eBay store. If you didn't know, I have an eBay store, and you can check it out. Here's the logo. You never guess what the name of the eBay store is. Dun dun dun. It's the Haya Nation eBay store. Check it out, man, you guys. I'm gonna be start putting my hats up there and some other stuff, but on the Haya Nation eBay store. So anyway, um, I had to mail something, and I had a bad day yesterday, man. I was just freaking. I like I said, I like to be real with people so people understand that I'm not putting a show. I'm not, people that meet me at first they get their little fan kind of, fan like, oh my god, I'm fangirl shit, and I let them have it. But as soon as they get their little orgasm off it, I let them know I'm Santiago. It's like that's who I am, and this is who I present, and this is how I am. And in the mornings, I go through some depression. I go through motivation. My mind wakes up thinking. I mean, I wake up at 4 in the morning. I get 3 hours of sleep. Sometimes, if I put this fucking machine on me, because I literally stop breathing, my depression, anxiety, and I have sleep apnea, and I'm supposed to have this machine, and I never take it with me. That's what I'm saying. I won't be one of them actors they found in a hotel dead. Um, but I sleep better when I come home. But it's still sometimes I get 4 hours, sometimes I get 7 hours sleep, depends. But anyway, I had a shitty day yesterday. A shitty day. And thank you everybody for checking up on me, even though I told you not to fucking bother me, but people love me. People love me. Um, and I went to my post office, P.O. box, and I get this package, and it's from Jenny. And Jenny said the words that I wanted to hear. So someone texted me and asked me how I was doing. Um, and you know what's weird? The text is just someone out of the blue. They asked me how I was doing, and I said, trying to find out if God loves me. That's what I text her. So I was trying to find out if God loves me. And I go to my P.O. box, and here's Jenny Templin. Hiya. Thank you for all you're doing to help people with bullying and mental health. Your message of positivity and humor are amazing and so helpful. I'm so grateful you can use your message and legal knowledge to help many young people. As people know, I study law. Actually a paralegal by trade. I wanted to send you a couple things since you do so much for others. Their hat is Julio's favorite, her fiance. He wears it constantly as he has several colors. So we hope you like it. So her fiance is a veteran, and just like a lot of veterans, when they get out, they can't live too much of the civilian life. So they do something equal to what they did in the military and so forth. So he does border control. So her fiance does border control. So he's in the border and he stays there for a long time. It's like people that go out to fish markets and everything and do things to help society or whatever. They are out at sea for 6 to 8 months sometimes. Anyway, so that's pretty much he does the border patrol. The challenge coin was something we made last year at a previous job to recognize vets. I reached out to my old boss, and of course, obtained it. She reached out to her old job and ended up having one. They saved one for him. Again, super appreciate you, and I will continue to support and share your work any way I can. Kindest regards, Jenny. Hiya. Much love to you and Misty. So, Jenny, the timing when I asked that text, it said it's just someone that I haven't heard in a while. I was like, "How are you doing?" And I was like, trying to find out if God loves me. And I go in my PO box, and there's this card from Jenny. There's this challenge coin, and then there's this cool hat. And man, talk about timing, right? So the love is there, man. The love is there. So I'm catching up on a lot of thank you again, Jenny. And I'm catching up on a lot of great people that hollered at me. My appearance manager and Larissa, and also producer of 24 Hours in Hell. So Larissa, I love you. I will call you. She called me, and Larissa is a veteran. She is a captain. Uh, um, was a captain in the army, and love you. And she's badass. She is badass, hardcore, amazing woman. And thank you, Jenny. I appreciate you so much. And Larissa, she could take it. She's fucking badass. And she called me, and I was crying when she called. I was crying, and I said, I can't talk to you because I don't want to. I don't want you to hate me because I get mad, and I say stupid shit. And she understood. She goes, "You're not gonna get me mad," and I know she could take it, but I'm not. I wasn't in the right mind. So I love you, Larissa. I will call you soon because I got to see her Friday, and she's gonna give me shit because motherfucker. But I love you, and I read. And then my other producer Angie hollered at me, and then I did some people in in the paranormal world, out of all people, uh, I deal with trying to make my mind um trying to confuse my mind sometimes, trying to keep my mind busy. So I go fucking insane, and um I live with guilt because I have some great amazing people that I lost and shouldn't have lost. And as I still suffer with um anger towards faith, towards God, um I still love them. I'm not perfect. I still love them, but I'm pissed. I said it. I opened up to a lot of people to let them know. It's like, man, I'll be the happiest dude in the world. I mean, I'm trying my best to do things, and I'm so patient, and you know, and you deal with the nonsense of reality. People think, man, the shit you see in the news, that shit ain't real, man. It's just freaking confusion to keep us separated. But when you see reality of people telling you, yeah, we support veterans, and then you work fucking hard, just like delivering papers, trying to get a paper route established, and you work so hard to get this paper route established, and you find out that your shit goes to the trash, and you find out that um people just are scared to support. You have no idea. As much as we're going to 4th of July, the support for veterans and for active military is only a spurt of freaking, that's it. That's it. You're going to celebrate 4th of July. You're going to celebrate Veterans Day, Memorial Day, all them politic days. You're going to put more freaking patriotic shit because we're getting to elections and we fucking lose out, you know. But I deal with mental health stress. And I just want to thank you guys. I mean, I'm working hard to build my brand. I'm not stopping. You know, I'm getting a little stressed closer to because of the show, this Haya Nation show. And just to let you know, I'm glad because Scott's fucking ass is now concentrating on it more. And I'm bringing in Scott today, so he's gonna freaking take a lot of control of it, so I can um, keep my mind focused because he's the businessman. He knows how to do it, and he keeps telling me that everything's gonna work out. So I love him. I praise him, and I believe in him. And you know, we're doing a lot of different things that I'm getting involved with: movies, TV shows. But we're gonna concentrate on the High Nation show. So I just had to give out there because I miss my mom. I miss all the things that I'm going through. But I just want to thank you guys for reaching out to me. You guys are fantastic human beings. You know, I just like to show that I deal with mental health. I deal with depression. I deal with negativity. I have a fantastic life. I do. I have a fantastic life. I think I put a lot of pressure on me. It's just people don't understand. I don't want to have a moment not thinking. Um, because when I have that moment, I go to depression. I feel like the devil's freaking trying to find his way. So I constantly have to think. I constantly have to be busy. I constantly have to, you know, keep my mind going. That's where that energy goes. It's just a blessing that I have. So I'm concentrating a lot on this movie, TV. I mean, this paranormal horror show. It's for anti-bullying, mental health awareness, and it's to support small businesses and um, entrepreneurs. And I got Scott Bainey from Scared City, who is one of my best friends and business partner that's helped sponsor the show, along with attachments with Inhumane Championship Wrestling. Um, Let everybody know that we're working on that. But a quick thing before everybody, I had some things going. Let me give some love to Aaron because I Tom, I got your see, I got business. Tom, I got your email, dude. I'll be looking at it. So Aaron Allen wrote this fantastic script it deals with Christianity, revelations, judgment, a lot of different things. But it's a good script to show about love, about understanding of life. It's got a big twist and turn. A lot of mental health, a lot of great things to talk about, and and should be coming to discussion, and that's where you get the waiting room. I act in it and I produce in it. He's raising money. Give it a shout out. If you got a church or a good church group, please reach out to Alan. He'll bring it out there. It is a tax exempt. We can do a lot of great things. Also involved is to help these people understand um, the judgmental ending times. I mean, it's a great script. I appreciate you, Aaron. Now, Scott's probably waiting, and I'm gonna bring in Scott. Add to stage. What's up,
And
dude?
Scott was waiting, but he's finally here. Back in the high
Oh my
nation.
God.
I've got
What's up, dude?
I had plenty of sleep, so I've got as much energy as I'll ever have right now. Y'all doing okay?
I'm doing good, dude. How are you doing?
Man, I'm fantastic. Living life, staying in debt. The
So,
American
ladies
dream.
and gentlemen, this is Scott Bainey, my business partner. Hold on, let me see if I can work this out. Hold on. Uh, uh. There we go. This is Scott Bainey, my business partner, also the owner of Scared City Haunted House, and also the fireworks, the freaking fireworks stand. Dude, you do so much stuff. So anyway, Scott,
Yeah, man.
let everybody know what you do and what you're about, bro.
Well, right now I'm sitting in the air conditioning firework building. Uh, we ended up having to move locations, not of my own doing, but it is what it is, and we're making the best of it. Uh, and then, of course, uh, been doing the haunted house for getting close to 20 years now, and uh, me and Santi been best friends for several years, and we talked. Oh, it was several years in the making of us doing this show, and then we finally pulled the trigger when we went to the camp up there with Oscar, and it's last year was our first year, and it went as best as I could hope for. We didn't owe any money, we didn't make any money, but anytime you can start something and you only have a couple of days to try to make money or break even. Uh, that was the next best option, was breaking even, and I was happy. I know Santi was a little disappointed on that, but looking back on it, it was a win. And then this year, we're hoping big. We've got a lot of uh, good talent coming in. We have a lot of great vendors. We have a rage room, so if you coming stressed out, you got bad things going on, you can go in there and you can break some things. We'll have escape rooms. We've got little baby kangaroos. We've got lemurs. We have all the great vendors that have horror collectibles, comic books, you know, pretty much everything you can think of. So we're super excited about it. And we can't wait until the time comes, uh, the 12th and the 13th, to get that going. And we've also got the Hayao Mania uh, wrestling. Give me a second. Excuse me. We've got Hayao Mania. We got a great card lined up for everybody. We've got some celebrity guests for the Hayao Mania. Um, we'll have concessions there. We've just got more and more stuff to do than we did last year. So we're really excited about this. Um, and we've only got a little bit more time. If y'all are thinking about doing VIPs, because we'll need to do the VIP shirts and stuff uh, in advance. So probably maybe that Monday or so before, we're going to cut out the VIPs because we won't have time to get everything done if we don't do a cutoff on that. So if you are thinking about doing the VIPs, I would definitely get on that now. Tickets are available at scaredcityproductions.com. Uh, but yeah, we've got a lot of stuff lined up for y'all. We're really excited about it. So we hope y'all take the time to come out and see us. Come see me, come see Santiago, and all the great guests and vendors.
So yeah, Scott. So um, now you're building Scared City Haunted House, right, for the season?
Yes.
Is that so? Of course, you guys didn't know Scott owns a haunted attraction, uh, and we got the new. You guys got to go to the page to get the new address and everything. Also, uh, we're doing movies in Arkansas. We're
Yeah,
gonna promote
baby.
our movie.
Yeah, we've got Slaughtery's going to be premiered. I know it was several years in the making, but it's pretty much done. Um, we've got a couple little small things left, and Kenneth and Crystal Vansley has been working on it pretty much all the time. Uh, I've got to see some of the extra stuff that we put in. Uh, I'm pretty proud of it. I think Santiago is going to be proud of it. Um, and we're really excited about having that out there. And then, of
Yeah,
course, we've got another movie. Santiago, myself, Tony, and Scott Tipperman, and a lot of other great casts. Uh, are Cruel Summer 3. It's coming out in July. So we've got two movies that are going to be coming out next month. So
yeah. Check out the premiere, Cruise Summer 3. It's out there in Ocala, Florida, on July 20th. I think they're probably about sold out. They're trying to probably get another showing, but it's gonna have a lot of the actors, a lot of great people. You know, Scott Temperman, Los Bastards Productions. You know, Jason Arthur. You have Beatrice Boakley from Texas, from Nightmare on Elm Street 5. Uh, John Dugan from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Felissa Rose. So myself, Scott, Tony, a lot of the Scared City crew, and you know, it's pretty cool, man. It's a movie that who would ever thought that Scott Beatty is gonna did a scene with John Dugan. Scott's a
yeah,
horror
buddy.
fanatic.
Yeah, that was an adventure. That's all I'm gonna say. That was an adventure. How that how that scene even happened that day with the amount of stuff that he that was an adventure. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man, I had a great time though.
Oh yeah, yeah. We were
So
there
there's a part
for.
4. They're gonna do another part 4, which we can't talk too much about it because it ain't written yet, but it's been told.
Yeah.
But that's cool stuff, man. You being in this, dude. If you guys didn't know, Scott's an entrepreneur, man. This is the mindset, how to build a business and so forth. You've been an entrepreneur since you were freaking your mindset as a kid, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've only actually worked for somebody for about 5 years of my life, um, and that was from the age of like 18 to, I don't know. I was 22, 21, somewhere around there. Um, but even when I first opened my first franchise, my pizza franchise, I was actually working for somebody because I had a little bit of doubt, thinking, it's not going to work. I need money coming in, so I was working about, I don't know, 10 hours a day at the restaurant, and anywhere from 5 to 8 hours extra on top of it. So I was sleeping very little for that first year or two. But when I saw that it was going to work, I was like, I don't need to be working for somebody anymore. But
Funny.
even even when I was like 13, I had started my own business, and I kept it going until I was about 18. And hell, that's where I was able to save up enough money, bought a piece of property, built a house when I was 17, and there's not a whole lot of people out there this day and age doing shit like that. So uh, to say that I did it is a big accomplishment, especially coming from a family that didn't really have a whole lot of money. They were self-employed, and they put a lot of good values, in myself and my sisters. Uh, but they just strive to make a living, and there was nothing wrong with making a living. I didn't want to just make a living. I wanted to be comfortable. I wanted to be able to do stuff that I wanted to do. So my mindset's always thinking of, okay, we've got this coming in. What else can we do to add something different? Maybe add a little bit more stuff up. So, and then we've got this new location, and I'm actually talking to some other wrestling companies to do a couple of wrestling events outside. Uh, and I've got some good prospects and stuff coming up, so I'm really really excited because I
Man, you
constantly
you
thinking about what I can do.
dude, you're motivation, man. So you guys know that Scott has been he's an entrepreneur. If you guys think about trying to succeed in life with your talents or have an idea, and I mean that's the thing to do. A lot of people get doubts of trying to do something because they either were told it's stupid or were told that you're wasting your money and all that stuff. But literally, what do you think? If an average person, if someone decides to follow their idea and path, I mean, I always say it, it'll lead to something else. With
Well, I
you,
can.
how many different ideas have you had that freaking just finally got you into being involved in horror props and movies and all that stuff?
Well, it was. What's funny is I can pretty much boil it down to that. I used to throw a Halloween party, and it was like all of my friends and family would show up, and I had a DJ come in, and my entire house was pretty much like a haunted house. Like there was not a regular light in that house, uh, and I ended up getting a bunch of enough stuff that I was able to help partner up and do a haunted house. And heck, from that point on, I stopped doing the parties because I was constantly, working on the haunted house. But I've had several, you know, because we've tried to buy property and stuff like that in the past, and I've had the credit and had the means to buy it. But when they find out what's going to go into it, a lot of times the bank will say no because they say that financially there's no way that a haunted house can make money and
Right.
sustain uh, to be able to pay for it. And even though that I can prove that it can, they don't like taking that type of risk. But and I've had several people tell me that there was just no way that that could happen. Well, I can tell you that it can, and and also, like I make props for movies, theme parks, haunted houses, and we do a couple of shows a year, and that those couple shows a year actually keep me fairly busy for the entire year, on top of what I get online sales and stuff like that. But don't let people tell you that you can and or can't do anything because I live in Arkansas and I've made product and for big budget movies. I've made product for the biggest theme parks in America, Ripley's Believe It or Not, Universal Studios, Six Flags, uh, Dollywood, you name it. I've got props in there, and so it
Hey,
don't let
who do
anybody
you?
tell you
Hey,
what
you
you
also
can
got a
and do.
successful eBay store, right?
Yeah.
Your
Oh
eBay
yeah.
store.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey,
I've
tell
got
them
an
who just
eBay
bought some
store.
stuff from eBay.
What's that?
Who just bought some stuff from you from eBay?
Oh, Jack Black did. Yeah, Jack Black bought some stuff.
And my God, dude, you're amazing, dude. So this show that we're doing in July, you guys, it's in Paragould, Arkansas. July 11th is our kickoff party. It's our slasher party. If you're a vendor, if you're a VIP and volunteers, you guys get to go in free, man. It's
Yeah.
a big network event, and the great things about it is um, that you get to network with a lot of these great vendors and business people and so forth, and also celebrities. You get to meet the celebrities, but uh, Scott is gonna have a lot of his props there. We know Scott has what, hammers, right? You do the hammers for Brett
Oh,
Wagner.
yeah. I've got hammers for Brett. We'll have some scream knives. We'll have some Michael Myers masks. Now I don't make the Michael Myers mask, uh, but we'll have some of those available. And we've got a lot of premium items that we didn't have last year for some of the guests and stuff. So uh, we got to thinking of, like, what we could do to kind of make our show a little bit better, and also help with some of the guarantees, because let me tell you, this is not cheap of what we're doing. I mean, our guarantees probably somewhere in the ballpark of $8,000, $10,000, somewhere in there. Uh, but we feel confident that we'll be able to get all that done. They'll be able to sell their stuff. If they're not, we're going to have some premium items that they're going to sell that'll be available to sell at a later date.
And
So
you can have a private autograph session too. Private
absolutely.
autograph sessions.
And let me tell you, so, like, I want to put this out there, and I'm not not scared to say it. I don't care what anybody knows. Like, one of my incomes is eBay, and I do anywhere from about 75 to $80,000 a year just in eBay. Um, and I sell a lot of autographs. So if you're interested in maybe trying to make a little bit of extra income, you've got a little bit of money right now to be able to invest. Autographs are a good source, and I can tell you that I've sold Tony Moran's autograph, and I've sold Brett Wagner's autograph, and I can tell you what sells on them and what doesn't sell on them. So uh, if you're interested in possibly doing a signing, we can cut that price down for you, where there's a lot of meat left still on the bone.
Yeah,
It'll help the show out. It'll help yourself out. Uh, because I know Darren does it about every year. Me
right.
and him do a lot of signings. We've got Caleb is going to be coming in and doing something with Tony. Uh,
Now
but
listen, what I want to put out is at the Thursday party, you can take selfies with your friends and all that, but you can't take it with the celebrities, because we're gonna have Brian Huff there, and Huff Photos, that's gonna have photos taken with the celebrities.
yeah,
Again, what we do is to pay the bill. It's to pay the bill. We're not
yeah,
making money out of it. We're paying the bill. At the
yeah.
same time, it's all about mental health awareness. We got
Well,
the counselors, we got the people on the panels. So please respect, 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 respect.
yeah. So, and please don't ask for their autographs on that the day of the party either. Don't
Yeah, they
don't.
gotta we gotta get you gotta pay for the autographs at the way we got to set up. You
Yeah.
can't just
So it's
meet
it's
the
just
celebrity,
more
because
of
they're gonna be out and about
the party is more of
networking.
a networking, and you getting the chance to hang out with them, because they're going to talk to you. They're not gonna ignore you. You know, unless if you come off as a creepy stalker person, and then
Yeah,
they
yeah,
might
right.
ignore you. So don't do that.
So, but it'll be something that you guys could get used to, because a lot of these conventions, don't let you mingle with the celebrities. And this is an event you can mingle with the celebrities.
Yeah,
Just be respectful of what we have, the rules set up. For vendors, it's an opportunity to make a deal with them. I mean, you'll end up getting autographs on Fridays or Saturday. Would set it up, and Scott will do that. He will set it
yeah,
up where you can get autographs, set up private autographs or whatever. So Also, we are supporting small businesses, and Mr. Huff and Huff Studios. Man, he did it for nothing for us last year,
Yeah.
and
So
he
and
makes
what we're
money off of this.
yeah, what we're gonna do this year is we're gonna actually have some uh, professional type photos. I think Santi hit on it just a second ago. But it's one of those things that it's gonna also help cut down the guarantee because we're gonna be paying the celebrity a little bit. We're not gonna try to charge an arm and a leg
Right, right,
for
right.
because I know you go to get a bunch of professional photos at other conventions, and you can be anywhere from $100 to $150 for just a photo. It'll be printed out on the spot. It'll be professional. The
And
stuff
you
that
can get
he
it
that
signed too. You
yes,
get it
and you'll be able
signed.
to get it done right then and there. So uh,
And you get a digital copy too, you guys. Not just printed, you also get a digital copy. So you can
but
post it
we're
on social media.
how it's going to be done is Brian's going to get a little bit. We'll get a taste, and the celebrities are going to get a taste. So it all
Remember, we're
helps.
paying for a building. We're paying for two buildings this year.
Yes, paying for two
And we're
buildings.
paying hotels, accommodations,
Yeah,
airline
flights
tickets. We
and
keep it in a way where the vendors still have a great deal. They get a table for the whole weekend.
yeah.
So it's a good thing for you guys, man.
Yeah, and we're still new at this, so there's going to be a little hiccups here and there to make some changes, but we're still probably one of the cheapest, if not the cheapest, places to go off and get a vendor table at.
And we have a good
Uh,
show, man. We have a
and
good
so,
show.
like one of the most expensive ones that I do that I set up at is $6,000. It's 6 grand for me to put my product in front of someone's face, and that's for a 4 day show. Now, it usually does pretty well for me, and I usually stay busy throughout the year because of that show. But still, it's $6,000. I mean, that's a good chunk of change. Uh, and then I'm doing one that is about $800 at CreepyCon, and I'll tell you if you're a vendor, and it's probably too late to get it this year, but it wouldn't hurt to reach out. I do extremely well at CreepyCon, and
Yeah.
that type of setting, you think, oh, $800. Well, if you believe in yourself, $800 is not that big a deal.
Well,
Uh,
ours is dirt cheaper.
it's dirt cheap, and we want them to do really well. So, and of course, with us being new, we want to make sure that gives them enough opportunity to be there. And then, of course, every so often that price might go up a little bit, but we're always going to try to keep that thing affordable.
That's right, man. Remember, this is a show for mental health awareness. It's the Hi Nation Paranormal Horror Show brought to you by Mr. Scott Bainey himself, Scared City Haunted House. And it's in Paragould, Arkansas. So we made it for vendors, entrepreneurs with the mental health awareness uh, attached to it. We're going to have panels. We're going to have speakers. We're going to have some great stuff. Please support, man. And the only way to do it is to buy your tickets. Come on in. You vendors, put in on your tables. Get involved with our side events, which we have the Hayamania Wrestling on that Friday night.
And then Saturday, we're going to be doing the premiere.
And to
Slaughtering.
you guys on Friday before the Hayamania show, we got the MJ tribute concert. Nancy is going to be and I love it. It's going to be a
Uh,
good event, you guys, man. You got to support what we do. It is an every year event. We are blessed to have the support from the mayor and the surrounding businesses in town, man. And we want to do more. We want to do more, but we got to have you guys out there help and support us. Get involved with it, and let us know. We're going to continue to build this show, and we're going to continue to support mental health awareness and help you guys entrepreneurs. Scott, what are you got doing?
well, I do want to. There's one person we haven't talked about,
Who's
and
that?
uh, and he helps out quite a bit. I don't know if he's going to be vending or anything or not, but is
Mr.
uh,
Bill.
Mr. Bill is has been a big help, not for this year, but for last year. And last year he had a big comic book setup, and he
Right.
done extremely well. He was happy, but he ended up selling the bulk majority of his stock.
Yeah.
And like he
If y'all
contacted us, and he was like, "Good news, bad news. Good news is I'm going to still be a part of the show. Bad news is I won't be vending." And but then I got another text message that he might, but we'll see. But whatever Mr. Bill needs, Mr. Bill's going to get. So,
yeah,
uh,
Mr. Bill's a great dude, man.
I mean, he set up a lot of stuff for us last year. I
Dude, and
mean,
his wife been battling cancer, right?
yes, yep. And at the end of the show, I ended up giving him a gift to help out with some of the medical bills. And it was a funny story. It was a Johnny Depp autographed pair of glasses, and from Willy Wonka,
Oh
and
yeah,
or Charlie. And it's the Johnny Depp Wonka movie. But I I handed it to him, and I was like, "Hey, these things are worth about $900. You know, don't sell them for anything less." And they had a PSA certificate on them, and y'all, I canceled. This is what's crazy. This is when you know what you did was the right thing to do.
right.
So I canceled the listing on eBay. I canceled it. My wife saw me cancel it. At the exact moment that I canceled it, it was purchased from eBay.
Yeah,
I was unaware of it. So I leave the show, and I'm at the gas station, and I look at my notifications of what I've sold today, and that was one of them that sold. And I called my wife up immediately because I was like, I don't know what the hell to do. Mr. Bill now has the glasses. I've sold these, and my wife immediately says, because like I'm kind of panicking, which I rarely ever panic. Uh, so my mind wasn't thinking right. So she says, tell Mr. Bill that they sold, get the glasses back, hand him the money. I said, shit, why didn't I think of that? That makes perfect sense. So I called Mr. Bill up and I said, hey, this is what happened. And I said, I still want you to have the money, but I need the glasses back. So instead of him having to go off and try to figure out a buyer, I found a buyer, and I wrote him a check for that amount of money, which was in between $800 and $900, somewhere around there. And he contacted me several times. He was like, "Are you sure you want me to cash this check?" And I'm like, "Mr.
right,
Bill, if I hand you the money, it is a done deal." And
right.
like he kept asking me, and I was like, "Please, I wanted you to have it. That's why I give it to you." And of course, when we met, he hugged me, and I was like, "Hey, you've done a lot for us.
No doubt.
This is the least that I can do for you." And it was a stressful moment at the beginning when I knew that it sold and I handed him that product. But after it was all said and done, uh, I was happy, he was happy, and it helped him and his wife with all the medical bills, because when you're going through cancer, you're going through whatever. Hey, it's not the
It's
easiest.
hard, man.
Yes, it's not the easiest thing to deal with. I've got an aunt dealing with that right now.
Right.
So,
He
you
brought his
talk
wife
about,
to the show because she wanted to see me, and it was crazy
yeah,
because I've been friends with Mr. Bill for a long time,
yeah,
and his wife just loves me, man. And she, wanted to see me. And she was on the tank and everything and brittle. And I was like, oh my God, get her out of here if someone freaking breathes on her wrong.
Yeah.
And but anyway, it was just unbelievable how much, people love you so much and believe in your dream and support you. If you have a great connection with people like that, you would continue to get, that's one reason we got the place, the where the convention's being held, because you knew the people. They knew your parents. I
Yeah.
mean, it is like the network of people's trust. And when you got cons that are people like big corporate companies that, start charging you arm and a leg, and over here we just know our connections and we making a successful show, and with celebrities and a great town of Paragould that supports a lot of what we do, and the vendors and so forth. And we're on year two, and we want to make a third one. So hopefully you guys will come on out
Yeah.
July 11th, 12th, and 13th.
Yeah. So when Santi was here at the fireworks stand this past weekend, I was talking about what we could do for the following year, and my wife and him both look at me and says, "We got to get through this one first." And I'm like, I'm not thinking about this one. I'm mentally we're going on to number three.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So meanwhile, back at the Hall of Justice. So anyway, we're trying to we really do. We really want to continue this and grow with it. We're gonna get to the point where we would like to do a sister kind of show that help it somewhere else where people can meet and come together. That's not a big drive or expensive flight. Um, but we
Well,
love Paragould and we
and
respect it. We're gonna continue doing this.
hey, and let's throw something out that me and you were talking about when you were over here. So, what would y'all think about it if there's some vendors in here with us that we, set up something over here at the haunted house? It would be an outside event, and we do it for a couple of days. And you know, there's you'd have to have your own tent and things like that. But where we just set up, you pay, I don't know, let's say $15-20 for the couple of days. No celebrities, anything like that, but just
A
almost
Haya
like a,
Nation
yeah, just
hangout.
like a little festival, and where you be able to sell your
We will
product,
not
be able
sell
to.
you Kool-Aid. We will promise we will not sell you Kool-Aid.
Are we trying to go to the moon?
No. Yeah, me and Scott were talking about growing a little bit of reconnect with people and throw a little show, which is like with vendors and food trucks and live music at the haunted facility. Instead of and think about it as a haunted,
Be more like
a
a
horror
festival.
restaurant. But what we're doing is providing the restaurant kind of deal, providing the bonfire aspect of a camp. You know, maybe have the attraction going a little bit during the night, but having live music, having a haunted house. It's like a camp out at a haunted house, but a haunted attraction. And we network. It's not celebrity guests. It's just us as part of a High Nation kind of deal get together through Scared City Haunted House, and it'll be in the actual attraction. So what we're trying to do here is Scott had to revamp the haunted house. There's people
Yep.
out there in the world that take advantage of people,
Yeah.
and they used it and destroyed a great relationship from an honest man who gave over 15 years of dedication
And two
to
hundred
this
and
people.
twenty-five thousand dollars. So $225,000 is what I paid in rent over there, and I didn't even get the first right of refusal, and they sold the property out from underneath me. Uh, on top of that, uh, we found out a couple of days ago they had put a fireworks stand where I also had a fireworks stand. I wish there had never been a fireworks stand there before, so now they're taking my customers on top of it. But hey, you know, I'm not going to go off and throw any shade. I'm not going to talk bad about it. I'm just going to say what they done. And you know, outside of that, you know, we're at a rebuild year. I'm confident in what I do. If I get people in here, you know, I'm good at selling. I'm also good at, you know, once they're coming in, I don't want to just give them something that they don't want. I talk to them about, you know, hey, what kind of stuff do you like? And I feed off of that. So, you know, I want to make sure that they get what they want,
Hmm.
uh, and to the fullest. And I try my best with customer service and everything else like that. You know, because we're here to make money, but also, you know, I don't want to have them mad or pissed off because, you know, I sold them something that they really didn't want. Like that's not what I'm trying to do. You know, if you like bottle rockets, I'm going to try to sell you as many bottle rockets as I can get. You like fountains, I'm going to try to sell you fountains. Then when we switch into the outside of this, I want to sell you as many poopsicles as I can sell you, baby.
Anyway, so yeah, helping Scott rebuild this whole haunted attraction and everything. That's going well, but yeah, we were thinking of doing some shows there, and a little bit of
And
get
and here,
together, you could
I
say.
want to say this: I'm never gonna have to move again because I'm buying the damn property. Nobody's gonna dictate my future ever again. I'll never rent from anybody. I'm only gonna purchase properties from here on out. I'm not
So
letting
that is an
somebody dictate my
entrepreneur
damn
mind.
life.
That's an entrepreneur mind right there. So anyway, we're building, man, and that's all we do is try to connect with people, try to grow a product, try to grow a brand, and we do it a lot with entrepreneurs and small businesses. We give you motivation and try to let you know what we do, along with all of our partners. At the same time, create a successful convention show through paranormal and horror to help people out with mental health and anti-bullying and suicide awareness. So, hey, we're getting close. July 11th, 12th, and 13th, Prairie Gold,
Yeah, we're
Arkansas, scaredcityproductions.com. What do you think,
yeah,
Scott?
baby. I'm
It's
ready.
down the
I'm
road.
ready. I'm ready. We're
I'm
on
not.
the
I'm scared to
road to
death.
High Mania.
I'm scared to death. Yeah, I gotta wrestle. I gotta do a show. Then I gotta wrestle Trash Can and his the Dark Ages.
That's all right. We're the light over here.
Oh
So,
my god.
you know, you put a little light, that dark goes away. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I gotta deal with in wrestling. And it's and that's right, Swayze Patrick. I know. I know. Yeah, Joan. But hey Scott, someone wants to say hi to you.
What's that?
You know who he is. What did you tell me, Scott? Ain't it? Hello, Scott. I swear to goodness. I said, Scott is like a teddy bear. Stop. Don't do that. Oh my
He
God, Scott, I can't wait.
he
Does he?
tried it in the camp. I was not going for it.
I can't wait, Scott. Touch my nipples like you touch it every time I think of you, Scott. Stop doing that. Oh my God, it's
Uh,
Scott Beatty. You know what? I know it's Scott. You know Scott. Yeah, but it's my Scott. Oh, great Scott. It's Scott. I could go on with this shit. I swear to goodness. Oh my God. No, it's Scott. It's not funny. So, Scott, see, I told you, Scott. Right. So, anyway, Scott, what do we got? What, 15 days? Something like that?
yeah, about 2.5 weeks
2.5 weeks. So
around
pass
there.
the word out uh, to get involved with
Yeah.
scaredcityproductions.com.
Hey, tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your auntie, tell your uncle, your grandma. Yeah, your great grandma, your friend, your best friend, the person you don't like, bring them all. Okay, it'll help out. We'll take all that negativity. If you don't like them, we're gonna eliminate it.
So yeah,
Or
so
there's gonna be so much stuff. I'm like, ooh, a piece of candy, and they're gonna go off and go over here, and you won't even see them.
but get involved with it, you guys. It is an important show. I want to thank all the great vendors that are coming out. A lot of the great people that are helping, volunteering. Also, some amazing celebrity friends because they help us out. They connect with us, and they gave us a deal. The hotel, Quality Inn. The hotels are fantastic, man. They're 100%. We sold out last year. Um, Everybody came in within what? Everybody started coming in uh, within a day or two before the show, and they
Yeah,
stayed out there. You guys get your hotel rooms, man. You got to go to scaredcityproductions.com. He's almost sold out, I believe.
yeah. We've had a lot of vendors, and then we've got a couple that are planning on purchasing. And I told them, hey, you need to hurry up because once the spots are gone, they're gone. Because I mean, we can only hold so many people in there.
Yeah, yeah. So you guys go to scaredcityproductions.com and check out what we're doing for the show. Again, there's many events lined up. You can get your mind, go and release your stress through our rage room. You can He's trying to bring in an escape room also, so we'll see about that. But they'll have the rage room, and we got the petting zoo. We talk about mental health. We got a counselor, a therapist there. We're gonna have a lot of great things to an
Well,
MJ Michael Jackson tribute
if
concert.
if if Caleb's not able to bring the escape room, I have an escape room. So there'll be an escape room there one way or the other.
We're gonna
If
escape.
I told Caleb, I said, like, if you bring yours, I said I won't bring mine. So, uh, because I don't want any competition with him to take away from
Right.
his making his money. Because we appreciate all the vendors and stuff coming out there, and I don't want to take away anything from them, and I don't want them to have a bad taste in their mouth. But I told them, I was like, if you don't think you can do it, I said, just let me know, and I can bring mine. So I said,
So
or
please.
if he doesn't want to build his, because like he makes elaborate, like it's crazy how like you
It
walk
looks like
into
a movie
his set.
set, man.
It is 100% a movie set. You walk in, you're like, damn, this is almost like being in a movie. So uh, if he doesn't have time to get it done, I told him, I was like, you can either use mine or I can bring mine or you do yours. So, we're going to have one there one way or the other.
So hold on one second. Let me try to check something out here. Um, I want to make sure I get everybody's comments in, but evidently there's something going on with Facebook. So not all the comments are coming through, you guys, but it's just weird how it works. I know we have some great viewers in the house. If you are part of Arkansas, Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee, we got people Texas, we got people coming from Oklahoma. You guys, please safe travels out there. We got Oscar. Oscar's gonna be coming to the house. He's gonna drive from Michigan to my house, and he's gonna hang out and uh, leave in the morning to go up to the show. So man, we're working it, man. We hustle, we putting it out there. But you guys, the big help is for you to support us. At least look into and knock it out by sharing our website or sharing through Facebook, social media, and so forth. We are LinkedIn, Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, Facebook, and we're trying to push it, man. We're trying to work hard. Of course, we had a lot of obstacles from the movie biz to the whole haunted house thing that Scott was talking to you about, and along with a lot of different changes in our own personal lives. So we need you. to understand that this show will breathe and live for a long time. And it all starts with your support. So help us out, you guys. Go ahead and let everybody know and continue to check it out. Can't wait to see everybody.
Yep.
Scott,
Yes.
are you sure this is gonna work out, dude? I'm stressed the fuck out, dude.
Oh yeah.
All right.
We're in there like swimwear.
All right. I mean, I just don't want to do this only page and have to, you know, pose naked with kangaroos.
Hey man. Hey, that was something I was going to talk to you about, anyways. I had a dream,
No, 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 no.
and the dream was you in a speedo, leopard print. Everybody's excited at this point. You have wrinkles, right?
No, no. That
So instead
420.
of pasties,
Meanwhile,
we're gonna put you know that one show back in the day that had the whipped cream sundae on the nipples and the private parts. You're gonna do that, okay? I see
Friday Night Lights me.
a giraffe, zebra, kangaroo.
There I was, butt naked on the zebra with Scott Bainey, selling tickets.
Yep.
Oh my God. Anyway, Scared City Haunted House, you guys. Scared City Productions. Scott Bainey, the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you trusting me in what we do. We're gonna literally let everybody know. You go to scaredcityproductions.com, and again, get ready for the High On Nation Paranormal Horror Show with a lot of great celebrity guests, a lot of great people joining our love for movies, TV, paranormal, wrestling, vendors, and more. So the only way it will work if you support us, live life, follow your dreams, and always be you. You got any words, Scott?
Just hi, ya, baby.
Hi, yeah.